Hi, am I live? Hi guys. Yes. Hello. So let's wait for another 2 minutes and we'll start with the dish today. Well, I think it's 2 o'clock. Let's start. So, hello everyone. Hi, my name is Ganesh. I'm the executive chef at the Westin Hotel in Chennai. First of all, I would like to thank you, Amul, for giving us this opportunity and the Westin Chennai. So, what dish I'm gonna making today is from one of the happiest country. I mean, obviously the happiest country in the world. Yes, it is Bhutan. So we're gonna make one of the national dish of Bhutan. As we all know, Bhutan cuisine is a very spiciest cuisine. It's very spicy one. So the dish what we're gonna make is imadashi. So ima basically refers to a chili in Bhutan, and dashi means cheese. Any cheese-based flavor soup is called dashi. So there are a lot of other ingredients what we can add. Like there are a lot of versions of dashi. I mean, if you're gonna add potatoes to it, it's gonna be called a keva dashi. And you can add meat, you can add chicken, you can add whatever you like. So what I'm gonna make today is a vegetarian version. So let me take you quickly through all the ingredients. So as you saw, I was able to get some green chili. Again, it is very readily available in the market. There's some red chilies. I got some scallions. I got Amul butter. I'm going to be using Amul cheese. I have garlic, green pepper, salt, onion, tomatoes. Again, imadashi is served with red rice, Bhutanese red rice. What I'm gonna make here is today I'm gonna use a brown rice, which is again readily available in the supermarket. So as you see, all the ingredients are very readily available. It's very easy to procure, it's very easy to get. So let's start with the dish. So let's start with so take an onion. You need to slice onion. One onion is fine. So what I'm gonna make it for two people. So we need around like 250 ml of water. One onion is fine. We're gonna take one tomato. So imadashi, basically the cheese dashi. What we use is in Bhutan they use the cheese made out of yak milk. It's a yak cheese. We can always use. So what we're using is a processed Amul cheese. I mean, you guys are gonna surely love, the people who love spicy food definitely gonna love this dish. So we have some onions, we got some tomatoes, we're gonna take the green chili. So green chili, red, green. Again, green chili, red chilies. The chilies in Bhutan is not a spicy. It's considered as a vegetable. So we're gonna slit the chili. If someone of you doesn't like too much spicy, you can just get rid of the chili seeds in it. So you're just gonna slit into half, or more than half, I would say. Again, the quantity of chili depends upon the spicy level what you prefer. If you don't like it much spicy, you can use less number of chili. I like to make it the authentic way with a lot of chilies. So again, we're gonna use some green peppers. You can always add red pepper, yellow pepper if you like. So we're gonna get rid of this pith here. So as you see, so we got a basic misapla ready here. So we got onion, tomato, some green peppers, some mix of green and red chili. We're gonna add some scallions to it. I think we're gonna have it very roughly chopped. We also need some garlic. So I got like maybe like 4 cloves is fine. So as you see, our basic misapla is ready. We got some garlic, we got scallions, we got our veggies ready here. So let's start cooking. Just to tell you, the brown rice what we have, I already put it for cooking here. So it's gonna get ready. So it will take almost like half an hour to get ready. So in the meantime, till the rice gets ready, we're gonna start with our dish here. Let the pan get heated up. So once the pan is heated, now the thing is that we do not add oil to it. We straight away gonna add the vegetable. There's no really need of fat. The only thing we're gonna add is a little bit of butter just to mellow down the spice level and also to give a nice texture to the soup. So once the pan is hot enough, we're gonna add our onion. We're gonna add the tomatoes, the green pepper, the chilies, we're gonna add the garlic what we chopped, and of course the scallions. So as you see, a very nicely fresh vegetables we kept here. So just gonna add all the vegetables. Then we're gonna add like around 250 ml of water. And let it simmer. We're just gonna cover it up. So in the meantime, till the time these things get heated up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grate our cheese and keep it ready. So what I'm using is again Amul processed cheese, which is again readily available. As I said earlier, authentically it's yak cheese what is being used. If someone likes, I would definitely recommend a blue cheese or a gorgonzola or a Try to avoid any hard cheese. I think soft cheese will be good. Also try to avoid a soft or a semi. So our cheese is ready. Let us see the soup. So this is getting heated up. Again, the only point we need to keep in mind is that the chili should really get quick. Really need to get cooked. So we'll just check the rice if it's ready. So I put it like before I started the live video. I just started to heat the rice. So just check if the rice is ready here. So as you see, the brown rice is ready here. Again, the way of cooking brown rice is same as white rice what we cook every day. 1 part of rice and 2 part of water. Steam it up. A little bit of salt. One thing we need to be very careful is when we add the salt, because cheese has already got a lot of salt. So we need. So as you see, it's getting. This started to simmer now. So just. Please Nikita is asking, please share the recipe name. So the recipe name is imadashi. We don't use any oil. Yes, we do not use any oil. That's the best part of the dish. It's very light, very nutritious. As we know, we are using cheese, protein and calcium. Oh, yes, I mean, it's delicious. Even I tasted it, so it's really delicious and it really goes good with it. So, but it's quite difficult to find here, in a supermarket. Can we use normal rice in place on brown rice? Yes, definitely. You can use a normal white rice, a normal basmati rice too. Authentically, they use red rice, which is available in Bhutan. So as you see, it's simmering nicely. We just need to make sure that the chilies are cooked properly. As I said earlier, chili is not a spice. Chili is considered as a vegetable here. So so this is one of the dish which is one of our best selling dish in MKC. MKC is again a restaurant invested in Chennai Hotel. It's called a Madras Kitchen Company. So if you guys want to try it anytime, please do drop by once we open the hotel and we'll be very happy to cook it for you. Gas is on a low. As I believe cooking needs a lot of patience. You just can't put it on a high flame. So let the flavor serve. Without oil and butter? No, we're gonna use a little bit of butter once the vegetables. So as you see, now it is cooking. Just keep the butter. Don't try to mix it up. Let it just melt it on its own. Can we put carrot also? Yes, you can put carrot. You can put all your favorite vegetables. Well, that's the best part of cooking. You can just try it. We can boil it in microwave as well. Well, I don't really recommend microwave for cooking because the vegetable really gets dried out. I think cooking on natural heat or gas is the best way. So as you see, the butter is melting lightly and it gives a nice creamy texture to it. You just need to check whether the chilies are cooked properly. Let me quickly taste it. So, Nice and spicy. Oof. What is the history of the dish? Oh, so as you know, the Bhutan, the climate is very cold, and to keep yourself warm, chilies is being used in each and every dish. And imadashi again, yak is one of the very famous animal there. The dish which has been created out of it. So if you go to Bhutan or any of the northern dashi, which is again referred to as a cheese-based soup, very frequently everywhere. So yes, Ollie mentioned it right. It's a Bhutanese national dish. Yes, it takes a lot of time. I mean, because we need to cook it on a slow flame. You can't really put it on a very hot flame. So I think it's almost getting cooked. So is this to be made only with vegetable? Well, as I mentioned earlier, it can be made with any of your favorite vegetables. It can be a non-veg version with chicken or lamb. So I think it's getting hot. Now the very important thing what you guys need to keep in mind is before we add the cheese, we need to make sure the flame is shut. The flame is not on because what happens is that there might be chances that the cheese might get curdle. So and then now we're gonna add is Amul cheese to it. Very so as you see. So added the cheese. So once the cheese is being added to it, just try to cover it up and close it for some time, maybe like another 2 to 3 minutes. So because if you put it on heat, the cheese is gonna get curdled very easily. So in the meantime, let me set it up for plating quickly. Can add paneer also. Yes, you can add paneer. Can we add soya chunks? Oh, very, very good question. Yes, I mean, soya chunks gonna be really delicious. I think you can add any vegetable just to make sure that please add it before you add in the cheese. Because once you add the cheese, you should not really add anything else. So as you see, the cheese is melting on its own. Slowly. So as you see, when you mix it up in a very low flame, it really gives a nice creamy texture. It doesn't break or curdle. So you get a nice soup consistency, which is really necessary to eat it with rice. So as you must have observed that I have not added cheese salt yet. The reason being the cheese is salty, so I need to taste the dish before I finally add some salt. So I'm gonna taste it now. Yeah, I mean, oof, nice and spicy. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt to it. I just pounded some fresh black pepper. So I'm just gonna add a little bit to it. Pepper again, it's not everyone prefers to add pepper, so I just prefer it a little bit. It looks delicious and spicy. So as you see, the imadashi, the soup is ready. So it's time. Let's serve it. So what we require is a nice bowl here. So we got the bowl. Let me check the rice again. So as you see, I'm using the brown rice. As I mentioned earlier, we can use red rice or a white rice. So and there we go. So just gonna add veggies to it, a little bit of soup flavor. So here it is, our final dish, which is, again, I would repeat myself, it's imadashi, one of the national dish of Bhutan. Well, it's time for me to taste it. It's looking yummy. Yes, it is. Well, so here we go. So we got imadashi. As I mentioned earlier, chili is not a spice, it's a vegetable in Bhutan. So let me taste it and oof. Please make sure you keep a glass of water beside you. Just you need to gulp it when it's spicy. As I mentioned, I love to eat spicy, so chili is what I'm gonna eat raw. And this is how it is being eaten there. They really enjoy the flavor of chili. So I hope you loved it. You like the recipe. Please do try it when you go back. See, as you know, I'm sweating, so the chili is really working a lot. If you do some Parmesan cheese or Roquefort cheese, I would say Roquefort is okay. Parmesan is a hard cheese, so you should try to avoid it. But Roquefort, Stilton, or blue cheese definitely works. Yep. So what about the gravy in the pan left? So I'm gonna eat it later. So. Only butter we can add, we don't eat cheese. Well, cheese gives the substance to it, cheese gives the body to it. So, and butter is, again, we add a little bit just to mellow down the spice flavor. So, okay guys, so please do try this recipe at your home. Please do let me know if you have any feedback. If you need any other recipe, you can please DM me over Facebook or Instagram. I'll be more than happy to share. Okay, it's time for me to check out now. Please do try the recipe and let me know. In the meantime, stay safe, guys, and stay home. Thank you and ciao. Bye-bye.